That marijuana was a part of your daily family life growing up.
It was a staple like rice.
Robert staggered into a neighbor's house, incoherent.
911 emergency, what are you reporting?
There's a strange man in my child's bed.
He's unconscious.
I'm running out of resources to keep you out of state prison. I'm going to incarcerate you in a way that's very unpleasant for you.
Were you afraid?
The first day I was kind of scared, yeah.
Your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in, the dark periods you went through and taking drugs and drinking and all of that.
You better get to your next question. My dad was, brilliant. Everybody's dad is their first projection of that archetype of power and virility. And my dad was almost always home, or if he was on the set, I was probably heading there if I wasn't there already.
Your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in, the dark periods you went through and taking drugs and drinking and all of that.
You better get to your next question.
Okay, so tell me, it's in your family, because we've all read that you were given your first pot at 7 years old.
I think it was 7, 8, or 9, and that's when, it started that long ago.
And then marijuana was a part of your daily family life growing up.
It was a staple like rice.
Robert Downey Jr. decided to dedicate himself to acting when he was in the 11th grade. With the permission of his film director, Fodla, 1992, he received an Oscar nomination for his lead role in Chaplin.
I'm a fan. I love movies. I love creativity. I love music. I love culture. And the fact that I actually have a place in it is like, it's an honor.
Robert staggered into a neighbor's house, incoherent.
911 emergency, what are you reporting?
There's a strange man in my child's bed.
He's unconscious.
Do you remember the incident where we just had that 911 call where you ended up in a stranger's bed?
That was my house.
That was...
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was theirs.
Listen,
I'm not, these are common mistakes you make when you're struggling with alcoholism and drug addiction.
So
I'm running out of resources to keep you out of state prison. I'm going to incarcerate you in a way that's very unpleasant for you. I'm doing that because I believe if you understand that's where you're going, maybe it'll save your life.
You are Robert Downey Jr. Golden Globe Award winner, Oscar nominee, and then you are in prison. You are wearing that little orange uniform thing? Were you afraid?
The first day I was kind of scared, yeah.
Has Mel Gibson played a big role in your life?
Oh, sure he has.
He told me not to give up hope, and he urged me to find my faith. And I couldn't get hired, so he cast me in the lead of a movie that was actually developed for him. And he kept a roof over my head, and he kept food on the table. And most importantly, he said that if I accepted responsibility for my wrongdoings, and if I embraced that part of my soul that was ugly, my life would take on a new meaning.
Robert Downey Jr. is the world's highest paid actor for the third year in a row, according to Forbes magazine. The Iron Man actor ringed in a cool $80 million this past year.
You know, Robert Downey Jr., he contacted me and was so nice. He said basically to me, I'm here for you. If you need me, I'm here for you.
I humbly ask that you join me, unless you are completely without sin, in which case you picked the wrong industry, in forgiving my friend his trespasses, offering him the same clean slate you have me, and allowing him to continue his great and ongoing contribution to our collective art without shame. He's hugged the cactus long enough.
It's not that difficult to overcome these seemingly ghastly problems. What's hard is to decide.